Yeah, so I've just been to J&S Accessories in Southampton. Yeah, if you go down the West Quay Road past IKEA, you do a right turn past IKEA into like a service road, and it's just there. So yeah, so I wouldn't say it's difficult to find if you're coming into it from the direction I was in. You can't see it from the road because it's on a side road facing the opposite way, so it's not hard to find. But their postcode sent me to the main kind of West Quay bit, but it's not on there. You go past IKEA and turn right into the service road. Yeah, because I went there because on I don't know, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, one of those days, I saw a post they did on just a quick tour of their store, and it was done on a drift on the Ghost. And I suppose when you're doing a tour of a store, the only problem that you'd have, really, the only kind of concern when you're doing a tour of somewhere is you're selling stuff. So your video wants to look really quite swept up, quite professional. And theirs was a bit lacking in that department. It was a bit wobbly. Yeah, so I just messaged the guy and said, these kind of things really use a gimbal, because I've got a gimbal. I just went down there today and just got my gimbal out and had a quick wander around the store with the gimbal on. I'll put the footage here. Yeah, and so we had the kind of moment in the shop with the guy who did the original video where I said to him, if you do a video with a gimbal, you kind of immediately see the difference between when you did it without the gimbal and with the gimbal. It's kind of a weird experience, if I'm honest. You kind of go, that's surely not possible. That looks much better. And I'm not saying everyone needs to go out and buy a Steadicam. What I'm saying is that, with a little bit of work, these things can look 10 times better than what they looked before. And I think it does. I think when you're using a gimbal, it does look a lot better. Anyway, and the other thing that happened, that I did, was I've got a drone, but I'm not quite sure if I've posted about it yet, or if I've put a video up about it yet. I might have done, I might not have done. And weirdly, the drone fits the packaging that came with the drone. The sort of cardboard stuff you get, fits. I wouldn't say perfectly, but the extra bits of the drone packaging that are for the ancillaries kind of stuff and bits and pieces and stuff, when you cut those off, it fits perfectly in the top box of this of my bike, of the Triumph top box. But it's a very good fit. So that's sat in there now, and there's somewhere I'm going to go to maybe try and do a little video of the bike. The only issue is with the place I'm going to go is it's a bit off the beaten track. Well, no, in fact, it's like 10 meters from this track, from the road. But it's the road looks a bit shitty. But then we're on an adventure bike. Let's go and have an adventure. I don't know why I'm going to film this. I could die. Why did I buy an adventure bike? I'm not adventurous. No, you bloody idiot. I'll go that way. The last thing I wanted to meet. Well, that could have gone a whole lot worse than it did.